Guys, God bless. So I decided I would hop on, and it's been a struggle. The struggle has been real. Like, life has been real, especially like growing up and stuff. And I haven't really had dreams for a long time, so I really haven't been talking about them too, because I've just been through like all this stuff where I was feeling as if I wasn't even sure if I could identify what I'm hearing from God is actually from God. But I know there was this one thing that I've recently seen in a dream that just had to be from God. I mean, it just made sense. It rattled me, and I just wasn't ready to talk about it, but I just felt the sense of like God wanting me to talk about it and wanting me to just honestly tell his people to wake up. I just keep hearing that, like, tell my people to wake up. And even for myself, like, and in this dream I saw two lions. One was the false god of the world, and it looked like it was mad or something. It looked like it was trying to imitate God. And then I saw a bigger lion, and it was the one true God, the Lion of Judah. And it was so angry. It was so mad. Like, I could see all the feelings in his eyes, and I wasn't ready because it really rattled me. I had to think so deep into like this meant, but he's so mad. He was so mad to even it was like the depiction of telling his people, this was like a depiction of the rapture or something. And when he roared, like, the first line that roared was the false god, like, was the devil. It was the enemy, the god of this world, of course. And then God just came out, like the biggest lion of all of them, was like, just roared, just so mad. He was like, it's like you just knew the wrath of God was coming in that moment. And I just saw it, and I was really honestly scared to talk about this dream. But and people just started to rise, and I rose with them. And at first I was confused, like, what does this mean? And now I'm now realizing, asking God for a while, like, what does this mean? And I'm now just realizing. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy because lately everything from God was foreign to me, and then it wasn't, and then it was, and it was going back and forth because I was back and forth in the Word and in the world, and I was being lukewarm. And I don't know if any other believers have like everything they used to do, they weren't as on fire for God, and everything they used to do it felt much better to do it than it feels now. I'm not explaining that in words, but everything I was doing back then when I was on fire for God, and then doing when I was in the world and in the Word, it felt wrong and it felt foreign because I was being two-faced, but I was being lukewarm. And I'm now realizing I can't live like that. But it's hard because I literally have had like mental breakdowns thinking, like, am I crazy? Am I crazy for feeling this passion for God? Am I crazy for having dreams and visions and for God speaking to me? Was I crazy? So I pushed God away. I'm telling you guys, don't push God away, okay? You're not crazy, man. You're not crazy. This world is crazy. They think we're crazy, and they tell us that we can't have a passion for God, or we can't say it out loud. But why? Because this world is not for God, but they are for themselves and for what the God of this world can provide them. And it's crazy, like, because they're all still sleeping. These people aren't waking up. They don't want to wake up. And then, but it's not all 100% their fault, because then there's some of us, like me, for example, that aren't waking them up or even trying. Now I'm trying, but I don't know. Guys, just keep praying for me, because I really want to grow my relationship with God, and I really don't want these things to be foreign to me anymore, and I really want to be steadfast in the Lord, and I want to do what the Lord wants me to do. I'm just not sure what that is yet, but I know right now what He wants me to do is to say this message for His people to wake up, for His people to come back to Him. Stay blessed, y'all.